August 1st to the set schedule, which means your schedule's going to just rotate every 2 weeks. It's going to be the same thing. Time off request is now your guys' responsibility to find a replacement. Also, if you do have time off, you will do have to use your PTO time off. Some of you don't have that much PTO time off, so the full-time can go -3 and the part-timers can go -1. Doesn't mean that you can't take time off necessarily if you can find somebody to work for you. It just means that as long as your PTO is used, because it has to be used according to the hospital policy. You can't just sit and not use it when it build up and all that stuff. Same thing with sick days. You unfortunately have to call me, also log on to CVIZ and use your part PTO for sick days. And cell phones, most of you probably already heard this. I don't want to see cell phones. If you have an emergency phone call, just let me know. Or you need to see a phone call to step out of the kitchen, step out of the cafe, whatever. Just don't let me see it or hear about it. Don't hear, oh, your stuff's on their cell phones all the time. Prune juice and orange juice. We got prune juice and orange juice from Ocean Spray, which is not going to need to be frozen, but we do need to be using the prune juice that is in the Ocean Spray little cans before we use the actual SunSweet cans because they expire before them. Talk about cutting. Black tub. The black tub needs to be in the bottom of the dirty part so they can put the bowls and such down there. Sozo Sunday. For anybody who doesn't know, the Sozo is closed after 2, so you have to put your dinner order with your lunch. For anybody who doesn't know that. Chemicals from home. We can't use your chemicals from home. Maybe they work really well, I get it, but the chemicals need to be approved by Dave. They need to have an MSDS. We have to go through all this protocol. If you think there's a chemical that you think we can get from Capway or AmSan, then just let me know and I will work with Dave on bringing in a different chemical. Microwaves and fridges. I'm still finding your guys' stuff in the refrigerators that are either in here or in the kitchen. And I know some of you started and you're letting the nurses do it, but we're not doing that anymore. That is a big no-no. If health inspector came in, HVAC came in, I would get in big trouble for that. So we're not doing that. There's the sprinkler room. As of right now, I don't think we can use PT because they only have that tiny refrigerator, but maybe eventually when they get an actual big refrigerator in there, the cafe can use the PT. A full fridge now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, cafe, I'm sure I'll talk to Dave if we can put our stuff over there that might get closer walk for you guys, but they should still use the sprinkler room. Also, the microwaves, I'm sure the cafe can use the microwaves in PT and we can use one in the sprinkler room. So don't be using your stuff in there, please. Also, we've been really lax, period, in this department. So we've also been using some of the patient silverware and stuff like that. We can't do that either. If you guys need a silverware, go to PT, get a plastic silverware. Anything like that. From now on, pretty much, if it's back here, it's for the guests and everything like that. Don't use it. If it's back there, it's only for patients. Don't use it in the kitchen. Okay. And let's see. There's been dishes and stuff left, which I did send out an email saying it was okay if you guys got busy, but there is no notes left to the morning crew or to me saying why the dishes didn't get done. So if you leave dishes, maybe you were swamped and you didn't get them done before 7:30, that's fine, but I want a note either to me or a little sticky note to the other staff letting them know why you didn't get to it. Because, it saves a lot of hurt feelings, I guess is kind of the word. They don't understand why did they just leave these dishes for me. So just leave a note to your other staff members and be courteous. Eating before your shift starts. So or maybe even you bring food for breakfast or for lunch or for dinner, you have to clock in and start working. You can eat that food that you bring 2 hours from when you start because that's when your 15-minute break is. Or, if you want to wait till your 30-minute break, you 3 or 4 hour shifts or if you're working 8 hours. So just please don't come and sit down and start eating right when you walk in. That's all I have to say about that. Broccoli. So I would like us to be cutting, even though broccoli's already cut for us, to cut the ends off that are on there because they're kind of rough and they've been exposed to a lot of air. So if we can just cut that end off so it's all soft and tender, that's what I'd like to see going on. For any of you that don't know about the recycling, there's 3 blue tubs in the back. All we need to do is we put our recycling in a small plastic sack, and then we can put it in any of those containers. That goes plastic, paper, and glass. Dishes, nice, safety. Griddle. As some of you may have noticed, the griddle in the kitchen is not where it used to be. We are deciding to use the skillet to make things like grilled cheese, breakfast sandwiches, and quesadillas just because it's quicker. And I'm in the process of maybe considering bringing that griddle over to the cafe. I haven't got it approved yet, but that's my plan for it. That griddle wastes more time, and then it takes up more space. So that's the reason you're not seeing it. And that's about it. I would like to say that while there's dating, we're going to talk about dating, which I printed off something I didn't end up picking up about dating, but you guys will get it later and I'll have it posted about, how many dates everything needs to have on it. And I would really like to see us starting to follow that because I sent out that email maybe 2 weeks ago and none of it's been happening. I don't think you guys are intentionally trying to do it or anything like that, but I would just like to see more of the things that I asked to get done. I'm just hearing really negative stuff lately, and I hate it because it makes me sick to my stomach when I hear bad stuff from the stats. I'm just like, no, not them. They don't do bad stuff. But, so, hopefully we can work on it together and get it done. I want this to be a fun, relaxed work environment as much as possible. And I know it's hard because policies aren't made. I don't have 10 years of experience managing and I'm learning as you guys are learning. And, the little bit of experience I did have managing was at a place that, they have people that sit and that's all they do is write policies and try to figure out how to better their company. I just had to learn policies and enforce them. And for some stuff, policies are already set, but a lot of things I haven't gotten laid down. But we're working on it. So hopefully, but I'm gonna try. I don't want to do anything like to discipline or anything like that. But I'm considering if things don't start getting done, doing more write-ups and stuff like that. I want everybody to feel like the person that they're working with is getting, picking up the same amount of weight that they are. So that's all. Anything else anybody would like to talk about?
Your sticky note?
Who got it?
I don't know. Maybe it's to remind us of something.
It's to remind me to print off order sheets for you and the new cafe menu.
Okay.
That's it. Oh! And we've got Smith's birthday on Friday.
Woo!